So, what is your hope for the future of food, and what will it take to get there? We've already kind of talked about that actually, but the hope, I guess, going forward, what do you see?
What do you think?
Well, the future of food is educate, have a conscience of families, of people in cities and towns, that a way to keep doing this is for supporting these local farmers through farmers markets, through going through their farm stands, to visit the farms and see how we are doing things and why we're doing
Right.
things. So you need to open a little time in your daily week life to go and learn why.
Right.
People is so busy with things, and it's so easy to go to the supermarket, or it's fast, or it's open 24 hours. But if you really care, you need to educate yourself and make a switch. And I think the future is like more people needs to really care about the planet, more people really needs to care more about their health,
Right.
and about their kids and the future.
Right.
So it's just taking time for you to, go and talk with your farmer, go to the farmer's market, and they're the ones growing the food. So
Yep.
just talk with them, know them. Why? When you go to the supermarket, well, this is a tomato, but you don't even know what's behind that tomato.
Right.
You don't know anything about that
Right.
tomato.
Yeah.
So it's just taking time and really, really understanding, like, okay, probably I'm gonna pay a few more dollars or a few more cents, but you need to know why. And
Investing in your health.
investing in the health, investing in farms that they're investing their time in healing the planet and healing the soil, because people think like, well, there's a lot of farmers that they just grow food and that's it.
Right.
But there are other farmers like Ollin farms that we are growing food, but we are also healing the land.
Yep.
And we care. A lot of people is like, why, you guys, why you do that? You're crazy. Well,
Because
we
see the
care.
bigger
We're
picture.
humans. I think this is the correct thing to do.
Yeah.
I want to teach my girls what is the correct thing to
Right.
do as a humans. And all the kids who comes to me, it could be in a school or in the farm, I just transmit that to them.
Yeah.
And at the end, it's about the health of the people and the health of Mother Earth.
And they're connected.
And
Thank
we are,
goodness.
you
Because
know,
that's an aha.
people that, I mean, humans, we don't own the planet.
Right.
We are just part of this ecosystem. That's why some people, I mean, we realize that. But there are
Right.
other people that, oh no,
Yeah.
I own this place. I'm
Right.
gonna do whatever I
Right.
want.
No, we're just borrowing it from our kids.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, kind of my final question is, what is your ultimate passion and purpose behind what you do? Like, what is like your big global, like, what do you feel from your heart?
Well, for me, is
What you
healing.
just said, basically.
Healing. I mean, for me, is I being outside, being in contact with Mother Nature, learn from Mother Nature. But for me, it is health.
Yeah.
Health in your whole body. Being outside, it helps in your stress, in a lot of things. It's a whole healing process. Being outside and eating healthy food and moving around. I mean, kids needs to be outside and moving, and they learn science, they learn mathematics,
Right.
they learn social problem solving, they learn a lot of things just by being outside.
Yep.
So yeah.
Awesome. What about you, Mark?
I think the thing that kind of drives me the most is like the health, the family, like the being able to be able to work at my farm with my family and be able to have this thing grow, and my kids work at the farmers market, and being able just to be here every day. Like I run an errand, I'm stuck in traffic even in Longmont now. It's like, oh man. And like, when there's people that ask that bigger like why all the time, like why are we even here? Why are we stuck in all this rat race? Why is there all this stress? Like, is this really the purpose of humanity? And I don't know what the answer is, but for me, like I've found peace like in the soil and in the ground and the trees and in nature. Like it's been deeply healing for me to be on this farm and being able to open that and connect with other people when they come for a farm to table dinner out here. And we have a community of like 60 or 70 people sitting at these big community tables, and the chef's out cooking like a 4-course meal of
Yes.
stuff we just harvested. And one of our best friends is up there playing music, and like the sun's going down over these cottonwoods, and you're just like, that's it for a
Yeah.
second. Like you feel at peace, and you feel at peace because you're able to share it with community around you. And some of those people have never heard of Ollin Farms, but by the time they leave, like they're part of that family, they're part of that tribe that's going to carry the the thing forward. So I think that connection with the community is just key. Like I always say, like the day of the family farm is gone. Like there's not what farms need to be to survive these days is just too diversified. It requires too much complication, too much things to be like a truly diversified farm with all these operations going on around it. There's no way we could do it by ourselves. Like it couldn't be just a family farm. We have a community of support.
Yeah.
We have employees. We have volunteers that come. We have neighbors that are there anytime anything goes wrong. We have neighbors bringing us ideas all the time. And
Right.
when we talk about like the future of food, like it's some of them bring great ideas and actually help us get over it. McKenna was talking about for years, like we got to get plastic out of our CSA.
Right.
And just a couple of years, 2 years ago, like with a couple of our friends at the farm were like, okay, we researched this and we think we have a way to get plastic out of the CSA, and got all help us order all these reusable bags, and like we were a plastic free
Nice.
CSA, and that's huge. Like the real thing that scares me about the future of food isn't only the low quality, but everything's coming in a single use container, like getting tossed out.
And it's damaging to our health as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we really need to flip, and people need to realize like ordering something that comes in the box, in the package, is not the same as like going and getting it right from the farm and not having to use all that packaging. You got to connect to your farmers, connect to your community, and bring these economies back local. We're all going to thrive if we do that.
Yeah, because as you touched on with the plastic issue, it actually addresses the whole issue of waste in general. Food waste issues, is dealing with actual nutrient dense food, with reducing plastic, because you have like a local system going on instead of food coming from 1,500 miles away that has to be packaged or preserved. And so I think that's another key piece, is if everybody's worried about plastic, this is another really huge way to deal with that. So
So it's awesome. Our community's guided this farm, like my grandma Lise was guiding this farm. Everything that we do through education, through connection to the ecosystems, is like things I learned from her that are still, and I see Kendra manifesting that same energy. And it's just like, that touches my heart. It gives me hope in like a time where my body's sore, the bank account's empty, and we're just cruising on. But it's like, I don't care. This feels right.
Yeah, exactly. You're doing some of the most important work on the planet. I love it.
I told Mark, hold on. I told the girls after the floods, after all the hail and everything, is just hold on, grab it and just go like, woo!
It's a ride, like we're getting there.
Yeah.
Well, I love it. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Gracias.
Thank you.